Hi everyone, a warm welcome back to the Monthly WARNO Tournament from SD League. Today we are with Bottom Feeder and Adler for their first game. We'll have their second game tomorrow. Bottom Feeder over on the left in blue as the third Armoured, and over on the right in red we have Adler playing as the 119th. Let's have a look at what he's got down. Obviously we're expecting big tanks in this game. Some Spetsnaz Gru and some Spetsnaz pushing up pretty... Oh, that's an aggressive push. Look at where those Spetsnaz Gru are going, all the way up there. Got an Mi-24K coming up here, obviously recon with rockets and everything. Then we've got some Spetsnaz Gru going up there as well. Got some Razvedka Sapri going in here, and down here we've got a TR-55 Modostrelki in the BMPs heading into this area, defensive positioning. And down here we've got a command helo. Where's that going? Over here for now, we've got a couple of Strelas, we've got a TR-55 and some MTLBs. Over on the other side, we have an Apache and some Blackhawk aero rifles pushing up hard to get into Zulu quickly. We've got some M150s looking to get into defensive positions over here with a command going into X-ray. We've got some engineers and an M1A1 command tank pushing up this way. And then we've got some Stingers moving in here as well. Looking quite defensive from Bottom Feeder, a little bit more aggressive from Adler. Whether that pays off, we will see. Adler is concerned about his internet, but looking at that message over there. Eagle coming in, going for the Mi-24K. Does quite a bit of damage. It's stunned, but it's still active. Can that get a kill on the M150s? Very possibly. It's retreating. Another Eagle coming in. 2 Eagles already at this stage. That is some serious anti-air. Tunguska at the back here. Oh, MiG-29 comes in and kills the Eagle as it's retreating. The other Eagle gets a MiG-29. But that's a nasty loss of that Eagle. Just got a little bit too close to the other side of the map there. Allowed the MiG-29 to come in right behind it. Nasty loss early on. Can this M150 get a kill? No, he's deployed. He has deployed early. So those Spetsnaz and the Spetsnaz Gru were trying to get over there. That's quite ballsy to try and get both of those all the way back. Got a couple of Rapiras coming in here as well, which are heading for the front there. Quite defensive. He's really locking down Oscar. Command chopper coming down here. Engineers being called in up there. I'm not sure where we're going to see a push. Possibly down here. I thought maybe at the top. The MT-12 appears. One of them was actually being moved much further up. Obviously feeling happy in the positioning there along with the Strela and the TR-55. Tunguska at the back of that point there. Mi-9 going from point to point capping. There's that Abrams command coming in here. This is really interesting. There's potential for Bottom Feeder to push the bottom here, but I feel like Adler is in a good position for pushing the top. The MP-1P in defensive positioning here. Our rifles moving up along with those engineers. He's really pushing that Abrams command tank up. That's quite ballsy. Here comes the Apache. There's not actually any air defense down here, so this Apache could clear up. Yeah, this Apache is going to make a mess. There we go. Some Iglas being called in now, but they're going to be late to the party. Good push here. I think Bottom Feeder could get in this point. BMP-1 destroyed at the back. There's a TR-55 flame tank in there. The infantry are all dead, though. Aero rifles just need to get close to this tank, which is already badly damaged. The Abrams nearly annihilated it there. Apache pushing up. And the Apache still has its cannon. It just has armor penetration, so it can do damage. We would need to see a very fast response here. Like a chopper or a jet or something. There go the arrow rifles. Those Eagles coming in now. Cannons being called in at the back. Strella's being called in at the back. Boom. There goes the tank. BMP goes down as well. That tank could go straight into this point. Now, what's happening at the top of the map? Well, Spetsnaz grew, and the Spetsnaz are pushing up there with the flame tank and the MTLB. But there's a lot in there defending M1A1HA. I mean, yeah. There's a T80U coming in, which is probably a good choice to counter that HA. There's going to be an interesting fight up there between those tanks at some point. This bottom point falls to bottom feeder. Eagler's now in play, going for that Apache, which will likely pull back. Whoa! What was that? Did everyone else see that graphical glitch? Okay, maybe I need to report that one to you, Jen. Okay. Laser beams going across the map. Let's have a little look at the other side. This fight is starting. I wonder if Adler knows what he's going into. T80U at the back there, firing on these engineers. I feel like HA could do a lot of damage. It needs to be careful, though, because they're going to be right on top of those Spetsnaz crew. Abrams engaging. Annihilates the MTLB, obviously. Spetsnaz crew taking out the M113. He's still pushing the HA up. It does seem very risky. I mean, there's a flame tank in there, Spetsnaz. T80U firing a missile off at the M150. Is anything happening at the other side? Reinforcements are coming in there. I think this is the big fight right now. Because what happens here could decide this side of the map. Flame tank wiping out those engineers. And the M113 as well. And my 24K at the back there coming around. Apache rocket coming in here. Will make short work of the infantry, but there's a Strela at the back pushing up. Let's have a quick fly over to the other side of the map. What's happening here? Fairly locked down here by bottom feeder. He's currently +4. He's got more reinforcements rolling in here. Needs to be careful with that Apache, but right now, looking pretty solid down here. No real reinforcements coming in there. Back over to the top. Strela is getting wrecked by the Apache. Down goes the Strela. Tunguska coming in to try and deal with it. That was a nice kill for the Apache, though. He'll be pleased with that. This push has stalled. Does he know that Abrams HA is in there is the question. Always interesting to have a look here. So that HA, 20 front armor, 22 penetration. The T80U, 19 front armor, but it has 12 health because of that ERA trait. And 21 penetration. And that 12 armor makes a difference. Eagle coming in for the Mi-24, but taking fire from the Tunguska. Does get out alive, though. TR-55 is down. Mi-24K being hit by the Stingers. Stingers being hit by the Rapiers. Proper skirmish going on here. Over at the other side of the map. Looks pretty stalled still. Stuff getting taken out as it comes in down the road. Down goes the Apache to the Tunguska. HA might get a nice kill on this T80 here. Who for... Oh! Abrams gets the first shot off. But it is immediately hit by the T80. Cluster bomber coming in. Unfortunately, nowhere near the tank, which is reversed a lot further. Will get out alive, though. Tunguska running out of missiles now. Over on the other side of the map, is there any skirmishing going on? Not yet. There's various reinforcements coming in, but not a huge amount as yet. More repairs coming in there. He's really favouring those anti-tank guns, but Bottom Feeder has a really good head start on points now. Back here, obviously this attack is stalled. The T-80U needs repairing. It can't go in again. HA needs repairing, but there is an M1A1 in there. All of the anti-air has gone here. Obviously, Adler doesn't know that. More mech rifles coming in, more stingers, and some snipers as well. Plenty of reinforcements coming into that point. Over here, there is a smattering of reinforcements coming in here, but I just don't feel like it's enough to push. That Apache needs to be careful, though. There's quite a few Iglas and Strelas knocking around now. There was actually a Strela. Yeah, there's a Strela up there in the middle as well. There's absolutely nothing in this point at the top. There's just a smattering of units covering around it. This would be a nice breakthrough point here. Kill the Razvedka and just pile drive through with a command and some infantry. Obviously, Bottom Feeder doesn't know that, but that would be the play if you could see the entire map. BMP's pushing up. The infantry are in the town now. Sooner or later, there's going to be a big fight here. Up at the top, just some smoke and everyone building up forces. Hard to say which way this is going to go. At the moment, Bottom Feeder obviously going to win if there isn't a push. Adler needs to make a move somewhere. Razvedka Sapri pushing up here. Now, there aren't a huge amount of infantry in this point, to be honest. Engineers, aero rifles, and mech rifles. Commence the battle. Abrams is all the way out there on its own. This Abrams pushing up here. Those Rapiers are pushing forward as well. Just getting in range to attack. They're going for the M113, I think. Engineers straight on top of those infantry. Engineers should win this fight. Oh, they're out of range now. Oh, there we go. They have won. They need to get out of there, though. Because they're not going to win versus those two squads as well. More engineers coming in. Another M1A1 coming in at the back there. I just don't feel like, at the moment, Adler has enough to push into this point. Got a T-80 BVK coming in. Cluster coming in over there. What's it going for? Went for the BMPs. Taking a lot of damage. MiG-20... Sorry, Su-27S is in now. Not a MiG-29 again. Cluster goes down. That Apache again, just getting a little bit too close to the front. He's managing to do some damage to these Motostrelki, though. Oh, melts them. Strela in at the back, though. The Apache taking a lot of fire. Down it goes. It is literally surrounded by AA, really. More engineers coming in. Another Abrams coming in. T-80UD on the field. Going up against the Abrams. Abrams looked like it was firing and then didn't. Smoked itself. Almost dead from 2 hits. T-80UD is going to do a lot of damage. That is what you need to call a cluster bomber in on. M1A1 command tank pushing up pretty far there. He needs to deal with that UD at some point. Anything happening over at the top? Doesn't look like it. Just this defensive wall from this side now. Adler giving up on pushing there. Obviously the attention has relocated to down here. Another M113 down. T80UD just lighting up those mech rifles. Here we go. A10 Thunderbolt coming in. Do I see smoke going down? No, it's still firing. It's trying to retreat. Does he know this is coming? There is Tunguska there. There's 2 T80UDs in. 2 T80UDs now. This could be very nasty. It's going in. It smokes. But it's going to get side shot. There it goes. The smoke was at the other side. Oh my word! Both T80UDs taken down by the Thunderbolt. A10 annihilates both of them in one pass, and there's the surrender immediately afterwards. And the Thunderbolt was going to get out alive. Wow. I mean, the kills to losses wasn't that much difference there, but that was devastating. That was absolutely devastating. T80UD facing sideways because it was attacking, smoked that way, and didn't smoke for the incoming A10, and the A10 could see the back one as well. That was... oh. That was devastating. Those things are hard to kill, might I add. T80UDs are really hard to kill. Apache did a good job in that game, but that Thunderbolt at the end... the Thunderbolt is getting MVP for killing 2 T80UDs. I don't care if something got more kills. That is outstanding. One pass, 2 T80UDs. Those things, they're such a nightmare to kill. That is... wow. Just wow. Good game, guys. Well played to Bottom Feeder and Adler there. Unfortunately, Bottom Feeder just managed to push the bottom and take control, and then it was a hard time for Adler to push back in, but really well played. I think you might have had a chance if those T80UDs had survived, but that, yeah, wow. That was a very, very nice strike by the A10. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all tomorrow for the second game of this set.